Hi everyone! We are live stream. It's Regina here and we are live. Awesome, excited to be here at live stream. I'm Regina, I'm a digital business owner and you are seeing me because I would love to introduce to you my business. It is another option to earn income online. You can still work full time if you wanted to and put this on the side hustles. So you will have different sources of income, not just depending on one source of income. So I'm Regina. I'm a digital business owner and I used to be like you. I used to work multiple jobs. I used to sleep with an alarm clock, wake up with an alarm clock, and stress. Juggling between jobs, no family life, but just have a lot of stress and pressures from coworkers. So today we're gonna talk about our live stream. This is what we're gonna talk about here. Let's go bring this one actually. We're gonna talk about a live stream is what's the difference between chasing income and building long-term passive income. So these questions has come to me for a lot of people of you out there who are watching me and following me, who are reading up my website as well. So what's the difference between chasing income and building long-term passive income? So this is called passive income for digital business for people who wants. What's the difference between your salary or your business is that the time, the effort, and the energy that you put in it, the management that you needed to put on it in your business versus the creating a digital business, which for me is a passive income, or a real estate for me is as well a passive income, a rental property is a passive income. Those are example of the difference between your traditional income and the passive income. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the difference with that, and with this I'm gonna have actually just a simple 3 questions in this one. I'm gonna answer that one. The difference between earning for today and building for the future. Earning, if you work as an employment, you depend on your salary and you only work and get paid. You get paid when you work. If you don't get paid, if you don't work, you don't get paid. So earning for today helps cover the bills. That's for me and lock me up in a spinning wheel. I end up to be not able to leave the wheel because I will need to keep spinning the wheel in order for me to keep getting paid, right? So I'm stuck in there and it's a repetitive cycle that I do almost 7 days, almost 16 hours in 7 days. Have Sometimes I have to do that 3 months straight without even a day off. So the versus building for your future is that it is creating something that you can help yourself to break free from the cycle. Ownership is you don't have to turn your alarm clock every day. Like in myself now, as I work full time at home, I can go to bed, forget about the alarm clock, and waking up on my own time. And today, I have a very important business in my mind that my biological clock just woke me up 2 hours ahead than I usually wake up. It's because it is now basically it's now my consciousness that's basically running my life. It's not the clock anymore. It is now my choice, my option, my own schedule, my own life that is happening now. I'm now basically living the life that I've always been craved for so many years. So what is what is also like what most people does is that the way I look at it as an employee, I always chasing income helps me to survive today. Without tomorrow, I don't even know. Because when I was there, when I was waking up, I was stressed and even doesn't know if I have a job the next day. So while building ownership, it creates something that I can give more beyond my pay per hours. I can give more of my energy. It's more of just not just job title, and it's more like building it for the future, that I can have a control and I can have a say because it's my business. So many hardworking people are earning, but they are not building. And that is what is really missing in traditional salary right? We work hard. Okay, we can pay our bills during the payday, but we are so tired, and sometimes what we have received is not even enough to cover our monthly bills. And we end up to be really stuck on the same cycle again and again. And that is how my life used to be. So learning that hard way, that realizing that income alone does not create future, it does not create life, and I'm not really living my life. I'm actually waking up for the purpose of the other people's scheduled time and their plan for me. Actually waking up to make someone's dream come true, not me, not mine. So when I start become a business owner, I learned to dream again, and I learned to seek deeper inside me of what it is life meant to me, what it is really mean to live life, what it is that I really want to do in life. Do I want to go back? When I lost my job for many months, I just stay in the dark place. I cry at night, I sleep crying, I wake up crying. I could not even look at myself in a mirror because I can see someone there which is lifeless. Um, I could not even look at my face. I see a very old woman there that is no hope, just wanting to give up. That is what happened for me for months when I lost my job, right? So that's realization to me has come that I'm actually waking up living, not for myself, not for my family, but for my employer, so that I can get what she wants to happen on that day. So that's a realization, guys, that when I lost my job, just thinking of looking for another job for an interview, it really turns me feel like shaking. I could not, my stomach is crumbling. I'm shaking. My muscles feel so weak that I could not even really pick up the phone to make an interview. And I realized that I don't want to repeat the cycle all over again. I could not live working full time again and putting myself to that broken heart place where I was. I was broken, completely broken. I've lost my health, I lost my hope, and I really did not want to work anymore. Right? But I could not stay not working. I could not stay in the dark room. I could not even wanting open the curtains, even to let the sun in. I could not stay like that for a long time. So I'm so glad that God has a different plan for me. And that plan is actually digital business ownership. It's ownership. Now I own my digital business. I own my income. I pay myself. I'm the owner of my own business. And what is good in this here is just I find myself again, and now I am teaching people how to follow their dreams, how they can empower themselves and find that life that really asking them to live life for. So that is how digital business changed my life. Self empowerment, self confidence, and giving me my voice back. Right? And help, the best part is helping others see that they can actually rewrite their story and that they can actually empower themselves to be the owner of their own online business. And that is why I am here. I want to show you how possible is it for you to rewrite your story and create your future, because I am doing that myself. I am creating my future through digital business. And and that is the reason why I am here. I want to show you another option how you can earn income online and how possible it is. A lot of people out there have already done it. They've already done it. So what it is that we do not know, and how are they doing it? And that is something that I have been exploring for more than 2 years of my own. For 2 years of my own, I invested a lot, my time, my effort, and explore the internet, how people are earning income and what are they doing. Honestly, to do it by yourself, because I've done it, it's very expensive, it's very difficult, especially if you do not know what are you doing, especially if you don't have enough capital to feed your business by yourself alone. So I was almost consulting myself that no, it's not the way. There must be a different way, or maybe it's not for me. That's what I'm telling myself. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe there's a better way. Um, and God, no, God has His own plan. Miraculously, when we fail, we learn. And I fail a lot. I fall a lot. But the good thing is, for every failure that I went through, I learned my lesson, and I get better. I get smarter. There, um, this is what my coach has told me the other day that we have a meeting is wisdom. I'm gonna ask you, where is wisdom root from? Is wisdom root from your brain, or is roots from the heart? Now, I, through experience, I will tell you, wisdom roots on both. It cannot be just heart and it cannot be just brain. And you need to equal spiritual. So I can say that God has given me the wisdom in digital business. This is the decision. This is the right path to take. And I am grateful that throughout my life experiences, I have the wisdom that my heart knows, that my brain knows what is the facts and what is the reality, and how it feels in me, and my faith and belief that I am now in the right place. And I am here, and that is why I am very proud to be here to show people that there is a better place. When I was working, all I thought is that that is the best place for me. I have high hope that I can earn as much if I only pick up more overtime pay, if I only keep working even if I am sick, if I can only get one more job. Every day I tell that myself. If I can only work hard, maybe I can pay my bills. Maybe I can put something for my savings so when I get sick, I don't have to worry of my bills. And when I grow old, there is something for me. But that never happened. Never happened. When I lost my job, I thought I lost everything. Everything I work hard for, everything is gone. I have no control. Everything I built, it will slip away. I study from elementary, college, high school, college, and get special training throughout the years of my career to be in that situation of being in that as a healthcare provider. In a way, it doesn't really worth the cost. It doesn't really worth the cost. But building your own business, building your own self, something that you own, that builds my future. And that bring me to live life to the fullest. Every day, I am the most happiest mom in the world. I am at home doing my business. Every day I can look at my daughter and admire her with my eyes. I wish I can have more 4 or 6 more eyes so I can look at her in different part of her body and admire her. She reminds me all the time how my mom looks at me when I was combing my hair at the mirror. I can see my mom there at the back reflection looking at me. And that is how I live life now. Enjoying that moment, just looking at my daughter that I am home, enjoying that moment that I can see her. So if you're a mom, a parent, and you don't have that pleasure to see your loved one even in a day, that used to be my life. And I want to show you that there is a better way, and that is digital ownership. Through my mentorship, I can help you start your digital business. I can help you because I did it. I did it. I used to be, I'll show this one. I used to be working hard. I used to be struggling a lot at job, but not anymore, guys. In digital business, look at me here. Look at that picture. When I was working, I was not that person anymore. Looking at me now, how different we look like. I was so old looking there. I was tired and exhausted. But now, look at me on the opposite. I have a vision. I am calm. I'm in taking ownership. I am focused. I'm building lasting income and creating freedom and impact to other people. So I wish that I can show you guys it is possible for you that this can happen to you as well. Okay? So now let us focus on our learning today, as this live stream is not just sharing about my story, but also giving you and empowering you with tools and skills in so that you too can start creating your own digital business and also learning from me as well. I'm sharing to you my skills, my system that I am using, the strategies I am using, so that you too will be able to build your own digital business, your own ownership to your own goal. All right. So let me go back to our discussion in here. I wanna just show to you the 3 things that we wanna talk about today. Today we're gonna talk about 3 shifts to build your digital future. Number 1, from confusion to direction. Number 2, from endless scrolling to digital skills. From number 3, from doing it all alone and learning with mentorship and community. And I think I've already have talked to you the 2 of it. The 2 of it, that is confusion to direction, and from doing it all alone and learning with mentorship and community. But we're gonna quickly go and go back to that and get it from 1. Okay, let's start. From confusion to clear direction. Many beginners are stay stuck because they are trying to figure it out everything by themselves. Don't. Because the time you are wasting and the effort you need to put doing it all by yourself, it is not feasible. Put yourself like you are a good farmer. And I've seen a lot of this situation in farming, right? They try to do it all by themselves. Wake up early in the morning by 2 a.m. and go to bed really late at night, making sure everything of the pets and animals are in their shelves, are locked up in their homes, in their little containers. Oh, what they call with that? They got what they call that in the barn, right? It's a lot of work. Farmers work so hard, and it's a lot of work. But don't do it by yourself. Instead, do it as a global community. There are a place in farming right now that they work side to side as a group, helping one another to take care each other's farmers, each other's farm, so that they can all sustain be doing the farming. And that is what doable when you are working with other people of similar interests and similar mindset. So don't do it alone, because alone you need a lot of energy and a lot of funding on your own. But doing as a community, you can all say, because many are pitching together to that project, and many are helping together. And the best part is, the more people that pitch in, the better and more effective result you get. So I belong to a community, and we are helping one another to be successful in digital business. So, and the best part is, you get direction to the leaders that's already doing the business. They already there, they experience your difficulties, and they know how to help you. So you don't have to do with trial and error, because they've already tested, they already got that problem and they solve it. There's a lot of people there that they can share with you, hey, I have this problem. How can you help me? They can help you with that problem. Number two, from consuming content to learning digital skills. If you are someone that many of us, we all started by scrolling and browsing, watching videos, watching YouTube, watching social media, and reacting and commenting. You are using that time anyway, right? So why not convert that scrolling time into something that you can learn, that you yourself can post and inspire and motivate others, and at the same time get paid? Instead of you just scrolling, why not get paid? And I can show you how possible is that. So I teach courses for beginners on how to use digital tools in a simple, guided way. Even if you are not tech savvy, you can do that, because I went through that. I the first few years of my journey, I went really hard on myself, and I realized that's not the way it is. There's an easy way, and there's a better way, and that is mentorship. Let others show you the way, so that it can be faster for you to get to the result that you want to achieve. So I got the love from Sis Nessan. Sis Nessan has a comment. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sis Nessan, for the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah. So if you love to scroll, if you want to post, connect with me and let me show you how you can earn with that. Okay. And also connect with me, and I can teach you how to post valuable content as well, so that you're not wasting your time. Number three is from doing everything alone to building with mentorship and community. In my mentorship and with my digital business partners, we give people access to a proven system, a supportive community, and an ongoing guidance. So you are not gonna start from nothing. You will basically leverage on what we already have. So you will be able to benefits with partnership, because we already have it, and all you have to do is basically to come on board and learn our system, do our training, and be coachable, so that when you are coachable, and have an open mind, it is easier for you to follow what other people's doing. And so it's easier for you to get to that direction that you want to achieve. It's basically what I really love in a community, is that I'm not going there blindly anymore. I have a clear vision, because I can see my leaders, I can see how are they doing it, and I can see their destinations. So as a mentee, I will follow my mentoring coaches and my leaders, because I can see where are they and what have they done. So join our community. If you want to start a business, join a community. hire a mentor, partner with us, and it will be easier path to the destination that you want to achieve. Okay. So this is it, guys. Your path to digital ownership. I am the bridge for your digital ownership. I can help you build a turnkey business that alongside where you pay checks. So you can do this business even though you are still working, you can still do this. You can do with my guidance, you can still do this. You don't even have to give up one or the other. You can do both. You can work and still build your ownership slowly. And the best part is that you are ahead. You are in the best position to start your digital business now while you are working. Because when you are starting a business, you need to fund that business. It will take a while for a business to pay you. So the way I look at it, business is an investment. When you said investment, you are acquiring an asset. And in business, that asset that you acquire needs time. You need to put build the seeds. Is just like planting a seeds in a good soil, in a strong foundation, and build it. Once that seeds mature, then you will harvest. And it's the same thing in business. You need to build the business in a good foundation. And in that involved preparing the soil, putting fertilizer on the soil to make sure that soil is in a good pH um, amount, pH soil, good mix of clay, sand, and sandy soil, making that soil is rich, that there is some compost in there, that there is earthworm living on that soil, that there is good drainage on the soil. There's a lot of preparation in the foundation in your business. And in that, I can help you because I already went through it. And I know that I have built a very good business in a very good foundation. And I can share to you how I did that myself, right? So, so yes, guys, just want to remind you, this was my life before. Look at me here. I really want you to have a look at me closer. My life as a employee and my life now as a owner of my own business. See the difference, the life that I am enjoying now compared to my life before. And I wish I can see you this. I wish I can inspire and motivate you. Yes, start your business now while you're still working so that you can build your ownership. Future, I can say life is beautiful in digital. I'm living life. And recently, I incorporated my business. And honestly, I am very proud to where I am now. It was not easy. There's a lot of struggles, but I did it. This is my fifth year in business. Fifth year in business. The seventh year of from the start that I struggled and exploring it. It's basically the seventh year of creating something for me. And this year of 2026, I finally incorporated my business. I am a legitimate business owner. I am registered in British Columbia. And I want to show you how possible is it for you to earn a legitimate income. Okay, guys. So this is my high level mentorship. That is our new business name and our new branding as well. I'm Regina. I'm a business strategist and a mentor. Connect with me. Email me at startwithregina.com if you are interested with my mentorship and to learn how possible is it for you to earn your own digital business. Okay, guys. Take care, everyone. And I hope I inspire you with my story. I have shared to you my life story. I have I have an open book. I open book my story because I know I can inspire someone and I know I can motivate someone because 6 years ago, I was on that position. And I wish that you don't have to go through to what I went through. And the reason I am here, our Father has a better purpose for me. And I'm living that purpose in digital business. So connect with me, everyone. Bye for now.